Roofers are paying a ton for leads, right? They're paying like what 100. I was seeing because I have some lead gen sites, and I was looking the wholesale buyers like what is it like Lead Smart and Service Direct are paying like fuck me, it was like 50 to 100 a call. So I can imagine that niche is something. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's not bad at all. Yeah, that's Google. That's yeah, that's what they transfer. Wow, good for you. Yeah, at one point I kind of was like maybe do an agency. It just never. I don't know. You know. Yeah. Do you do you delve into like the lead gen site aspect of things, like doing just some local lead gen? As what do you even call it? Like here's one of mine I was going to show. Like this is one of my just lead gen assets out there. It's just in a small town, probably 15 miles away, and I'm going to use it kind of as a demo, to just show you how the calculator works. But this thing spits off cars every day. I mean, I probably get 1 to 2 cars a day. I mean, I got a GMB for it and everything. Um, yeah, she kicks off a little bit. So yeah, that makes sense. No. Yep. And you're saying Go High Level has like a some sort of system where they can auto reply or something like that, or auto SMS. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, there's no beating that. I mean, you're going to convert all day long, no matter what. Yeah, you got to see the dollars and cents. I mean, that would be the scariest thing with me is agencies. Number one, if people only want to spend like 300 a month or something, and it's like how much time do you really get to devote to them? And number one, it's like your time in leads, or in marketing, you drive a lot of value real quick, so you have to pick and choose. So yeah, I mean that's kind of, and then the fact that they've been burned or feel like they've been burned by so many people when they were paying a few hundred a month, and that's really nothing. So in ads. Yeah, exactly. Where's the return? It probably is there if they're spending 60K. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fuck yeah, it does. Did Ario say if they have that system, or do you see if anyone has a system like that? 'Cause I was talking to my yard foreman, and I was like, "Hey, how useful do you think this would be for our parts sales guy?" And he's like, "Fuck yeah, it'd be useful. What do you mean?" So okay, sure, right. How many yards do you have? Fuck's sake, yeah, that is quite a bit. Yeah. Hmm. There and it sounds like none of them are really that high end premium part model, right? They're mostly just the older style, or like the pick you pull it kind of style. There's a mix. Yeah, sure. Yeah, the money. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. You're like, guys, I can easily give you value. You're so big that it's gonna be easy for me to make you money. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, and the question is for all these yards, how many of them are actually? What kind of process do they have for working their CRM? You know what I mean? Are they just calling them once and then they're just, you know? Yeah. That's a beautiful thing because yeah, then they just if you they just pay your fucking fee and you have your guy go high level agent run for whatever the AI cost is. Yeah, it's that's amazing. Right. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm eating up all your time. Did you play with this already at all or no? Okay. So I'll just go real brief. Let's just say whatever. Oh three. Uh, Dodge. That's going to be more likely than any old Ferrari. Dakota, some piece of crap. This one's going to be by me, so we'll just put it zip code here. I do have a title. If I didn't, I have it set to be a different value. These questions obviously can all have different impacts. Then customer's phone number here. Just put this one. We got our offer there, and I'm just gonna yeah. I'll decide I want to pick it. I want to get it picked up. I want to get it picked up Saturday actually. Do 9 a.m. There we go. My house and book pickup, and we're scheduled. Yep. Oh yeah. I will. check. Oh, did you check? Did you run it in here? Yeah, this one's a test one, just so you can see it right here. If you take this right here, this will be your live one. If you just take this, and I probably could make it that way. The reason I didn't, the reason I made it so this one doesn't pop in here is it would burn the trial credits, and I'm like, well, fuck, we don't want to burn the trial credits. You know what I mean? So yeah. So, but now if I put it right there, but yeah, now this is a full normal one. But anyway, so back to mine here. Then we should have something here when it wants to load. So we have our scheduled appointment there, and then on my phone here, let's take a peek. I have a scheduled booking for all that. So it's going to take a little bit of dicking around, but I will have. I don't think we're gonna have a problem getting what I'm sending like here or any of that to go high level. It's just going to be a matter of just playing around for a little bit and figuring it out. But it'll have all of the. It should have all of the data fields. Shouldn't be a problem. I didn't pipe it the way you gave it to me in that message, just because I figure your questions are going to be different and some other things are going to be different than whatever ChatGPT said. So I'm like, all right, we'll just push all the data for now, and then we'll figure it out once we get an account set up and stuff. Then I'll just hack away with it. You'll have whatever we can partner and hack away at it. It's fine. Um, so now that I screwed up and went into my profile instead of theirs. So let's see here. Control tower. No. Let's see. Where? What was the? Here we go. Okay. Pull you up. Okay. So this guy here. Um, the first place we would start is pricing. Do you have any idea what they liked paper? Okay. What do they pay per ton? Is what they like pay when the cars get brought in or when they go pick them up? Okay. Okay. Do you know if that's gross or net? And I put a derpy little thing here too to try and help a little bit. I mean, you're in the industry, so you probably know. I don't know. You said this yard is where and what's it called? Took a tour. Uh, okay, so they're 35601. Some good old boys down in Alabama. They're probably not freezing their asses off right now. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, but they probably do a lot of business. I mean, the customers are probably cheap as hell, but they probably get a lot of traffic. So what? Like when they get to the car? to prove to yourself. Nice. Well, they have a good model then, obviously, if they keep growing. Yeah. Are you able to see any of their bids for cars or like what they've paid? Okay, run some cars by me. They have damn good reviews on Google. That's a good sign. That's a nice setup. They don't have a lot of cars in this picture though. Wow. Yeah, I see that. Oh yeah, and they just have junkyard mixed garbage too. They don't even get anything. Wait, and every tire's off the car, but they put the rims back on? Weird. It's a nice site. That makes, that makes sense. Yeah, because they right now they can't. Oh, it's gonna be easy. Yeah, this will be it's Elementor and it's WordPress. This should be simple. Oh, it all is only one site. I see. Huh. There's no content. There's no Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't convert. Well, yeah, it's nothing about buying cars whatsoever. There is bring in your toy, but they're not. They're trying to sell parts, but they have no angle for buying. Yeah. How much free area? Or would you say? What were the other things you said? Okay. So they do 0 miles of free pickup. Basically, it's 180 per ton, but then minus the $35 tow fee, minus $3 per mile. Hopefully, yeah. Um, I wonder if, yeah, I can look into adding a tow fee into the calculations. I will see how big of a deal that is, or see if that's a big deal for them, or if they don't really care that much. If I can just bake in, if we can just call it $4 a mile, or if they really, really, that's a sticking point for them. Max service, I'll put 100 for their service radius, but I don't think they're going to buy anything that far with their math because you go 10 miles out and you're going to be. So if I got an average car, that means I'm paying 180. I'm not saying they're wrong for this either. Just I don't think they're. No wonder they're fucking empty. Because if I go 180 times 1.5, and then I go minus 35, and I go 10 miles out, that's still $200 a car. It's still 205. It's something. But that's probably why the people are just kind of like, eh. Oh, for their maximum radius. Okay. Well, yeah. Obviously, this is their problem. If their fucking pick and pull yard is empty, they have a problem with, yeah, acquisition. Right. Got it. Yeah. Nice. Beautiful. Yeah, we can see if people convert better. And I bet you. Yeah, we'll see, but I bet you it will. Okay. So yeah, of course, that's all the money. I'm saving up my Christmas fund of cats right now. My yeah, my so I used to be involved in it, and then when all the legal stuff got hairy, I got out of it. My partner is probably our area's biggest processor, so we have the shears, the other shop, and all that stuff. And yeah, the cats are I know them things. I can grade cats like there's no tomorrow. I just like doing this more because it's I don't know. I've done everything from pulling toilets to to whatever. This software stuff's just kind of cool. This is like a fun. This is a lot more fun than than cutting cats. So I just got blessed with brain cells. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Well, back when the whole cat craze was going on in 2022, 2023, or whatever it was, the margins got compressed in that business, and the price per cat was whatever 250 to 300 average. But then everything tanked, right? And no, you didn't hear about anyone stealing cats anymore. Now it's whatever 120. The market's doing okay today. It's doing the best it's done all year, right? Specifically now, but uh, all of the competition kind of slowed down. So now all the public apps, everyone's thinking the market's down, but in reality, the margins just moved 25% across the board, across the entire industry. Kind of a wild thing. The guys who are buying cats right now are printing. Um, yeah, that's gonna be a tough change when you can just go spend 100 grand and make 15. We spent $500,000 every 2 weeks. It was so much fun. Um, but okay, does the vehicle have the original catalytic converters? Um, how does that impact their offer? Uh oh. Did my service go to shit? Okay. It's totally up to you, and we can play it either way. Um, I on my personal one, I just ask if the vehicles are missing major parts like the engine, transmission, or catalytic converters. Because to me, if it's missing the engine, it gets treated as sheet iron, right? So, and probably by them too. So it loses and I mean, you lose a shitload of weight. And if it's missing the engine, there's a good chance the cats are gone too. So I subtract 200 for it. But I mean, we can play around with it. I mean, the cool thing is we can do this, and then I wonder if I'm you can see how many times in reports those questions get answered that way. And I probably could add something else to see if that impacts if it's warm or hot, and if you probably could do data for everything there. Um, but yeah, so oh, did I just delete it? Not add. I can. It's up to you. I just deleted one. Well, I could just do um, is the vehicle. Oh, okay. We're in Alabama. Let me think of really easy words. Is the there's that bad? Should I not do that? Is the vehicle is the car missing parts? Maybe we'll do it's missing made big parts, large parts, engine, transmission, or catalytic converters. It is all there, but has accident. Could do something like that, maybe. Um, or I could do it's crashed. That's a little bit lower. Just it's easier to. Yeah, just easier. It's all there. And then I mean, you could deduct for this. You could like take off 200 or something, or you can just leave it. And the only thing is, these people are going to have the expectation when they get the offer that that's what their offer is, right? Because now if they're seeing they told you it's missing the engine and they got offered 250, they're going to say, "Well, I told you that and your thing said, you told me 250. What changed?" So there is a consideration to be had there. Um so if we don't want to subtract anything, we could just skip the question and just ask them the basic if is the title there or something. Um, but I think the better way is to ask the buyer there how they would treat it if like they're on the phone with somebody and it's like okay yeah we're missing the cats. How do you look at that? I mean, is there a generalization we can make, right, where it's like if it's missing the cats we're going to dock 200 every time? Is that okay? Or if it has accident damage or you're missing the title, $50 or something, is there a number that you're okay with doing and you'll live? Because in this, you're not overpaying for a Gen 1 Prius, right? Even though it has crazy cats. We're just giving the stock offer, and then they can answer yes or no, but you can always call back later. Like in mine, for instance, I'm debating going and running a 2014 Wrangler I got to my buddy's shop to go start working on the 3.6 on it because it's going to be a silly easy profit. Or there's plenty of other cars where it's like you want to pay more. somebody quoted a 2018 Jag the other day, and we offered something silly low, and it was like, fuck, I'm gonna pay more for that for obvious reasons. I can make easy money from it. So um, I, I yeah, no, that's the whole point. You can go into the admin panel anytime, add it. There we go. So that's added there. Do you have any other questions you think they'll want on there? Do you, do you want it in a separate? I can add a separate question. It doesn't matter. What? It's serious fucking money. I mean, I get it. Like the that's basically your profit. I mean, that's how I run my yard. Is the cats better be all my profit, and the rest of the operation, might be a little positive. Right now, I mean, it's not. We're not in a fantastic market for anything, so I get it. They're paying the bills on the cats. They're getting so. Um, yep. Burgers. Oh no, I'm getting a little bit special. The original. That's okay. It's late on Friday night, right? Does the vehicle have the original catalytic converters? Yes, no. I'll leave these blank for. I'll leave these 0 and 0 for now, but maybe you want to deduct or something. Yeah, yeah, just something safe. So if you do try running this, then they're not pissed off right away because they got people who are like, oh, you told me this price and you asked me this question. 100%. Right. Okay. So there's that. What? Uh, this email is okay to ping any leads to, right? Okay. You have a phone number you want to put in or no? Okay. Okay. Cool. You're Eastern. Okay. It should be saved already. Um, follow up things we're going to be using GHL. This we got the webhook in here already. Uh, change your password here in settings. If you want to add more people onto the account, so like they and you have access, you add them right here. I don't know why it's showing this on my screen right now. I'll change this. This is just because I'm viewing it in like control tower mode essentially. But if I were actually logged in as you, it would show you right there. Um, basically little bugs where it operates pretty dang well, but there's always a little something. Um, the big thing is if we can just make sure that people get instant good offers or instant offers where they can convert fast. That is like my number one thing, right? Is yeah, if we can get accurate offers and convert the fucking cars, that is everything else matters. It being pretty matters, but not really. The big one fucking thing is getting the cars. If everyone gets cars, money is made. But yeah, so this is reports analytics. I think I showed you mine, but yeah, as leads come in, you'll see stuff get filled in here and how the conversions are going and all that stuff. But right now, obviously, it's empty. Lead table. I just have some sample ones tossed in here. This is how it'll look, and if they have scheduling on, they'll be scheduled if they are scheduled. Otherwise, if they have scheduling turned off, then it'll just be warm or hot. If they're hot, they will have the address right here inside the little view panel. So like these are all just warm. So just this, and I think this is going on probably because this was set up a while ago. But I will check into this. I'll go and view it a different way. Um, but yeah, but I think that's more or less that's pretty much it. The button color. You're talking this. Yeah, I gotcha. You just want let me see how it looks on a site. You want all the color. You want like a multiple schema or multiple color choices for yeah, probably for everything. Hey, so yeah, this is all okay. Yeah, I can. Yeah, yeah, you want it? Yeah, nope, nope. Yeah, nah, that's no big deal. The GHL shit's going to be a little bit more challenging. The color, I can't imagine it's going to be that hard. Just watch them bullshitting, and then it's a nightmare. But I don't think it will be. I've gotten through a lot harder of fucking bullshit. Um, okay, yeah, man. Well, cool. This is good. I can either email you the snippet, or you can um go in yourself. But yeah, if this gets tossed in somewhere, it'll be kicking now. So you know what? Let me just test it, and then I'll kick back. I'll kick you some extra sample leads. Let me just see here. Just make sure on the fly before I go on the weekend, and especially if you're gonna try this live sometime soon. Let's yeah, 35601. So all there. Yep, has the original catalytic converters. And do this here. I agree to receive calls and texts. Oh, 398. Nice. It's not bad. And then there's a timer. If I don't accept this offer after, I want to say it's a minute or 2 minutes, if I just like abandon the page or something, it'll fire off a text. I have it not go instantly because then it'll get you confused and whatever. I've just found that that's the best logic for right now. But I click get my offer. Awesome. Got your 398 cash offer ready. Perfect. And now I'll get another quote. Let's see. How do I get back here now? 2008 Isuzu Ascender S4 door. Beautiful, beautiful. So now everything that's in here should be sent on over. Yeah. Did you get a text or no? Cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, man. I've had a lot. I'm really excited that you're excited about it because it's been like my I don't know. It's been like my passion project for a fucking while now. Because yeah, it's been fun. Yeah, that, that no one else is fucking doing it because what the fuck? Like, no, I know it's nuts and everyone needs it. Yeah, yeah. I was looking for it. I was really trying. I mean, that was back in a while ago, but I've been hacking away at this shit for 3 years, and no one's. I don't get it. I don't get why. Probably because how many people are both doing junk car things and hacking away at software. Not it's probably like a weird thing, but I'm gonna keep it cheap and just keep it. Try and make people happy and that is what it is. Be cool. And if we, come up with other things along the way that are, different and also helpful, cool. Or somebody else can come in and do it for way cheaper than me, and I can go fucking do something else. That's fine too. But no one is, so I guess I have to do it. Yeah. Oh yeah, you'd be payrolling. That's the problem. That's why only LKQ or like only the nationwide guys are doing it, and they're burning. I'm sure they're burning a shitload of money because they're running a company and they probably have a dev or a couple devs. They're spending six figures. It's bananas. So it's like, okay, if we can increase your guys' conversions by 10%, if and they're you're spending a whole bunch on leads, it's like, oh yeah, no brainer. This is the idea. We'll see. We'll see. You'll be a great test pilot with your yards, and we'll see what breaks and so on and so forth. But yeah, I'll dig into the calculator colors. Um, Let me know if the TOEFI is like a huge deal. Um, and if there's anything else you can think of. Otherwise, yeah, probably. I I have no idea how Go High Level works. To be honest with you, I have it piped. I have it piped on my end and hooked to your API key. So you're pulling all the shit from here now. I got that all wired up. I'll poke around with it. You gave me an admin. I don't know how quick I can poke around with it, but I'll poke around with it. I This is like this week and last week have been fucking shipping weeks because you called me out of the blue. But 2 weeks ago, I decided I'm going to start hiring on SDRs and a team to start calling to start selling this. So I just promoted somebody to kind of run doing this what we're doing right now with like getting it all set up. And so I'm like, fuck, I'm doing eight things at once. I'm building a CRM. Like it's like, oh, I probably should have just used Go High Level instead of developing my own fucking CRM and dialer system, and that would have been a ton of time saving. But whatever. So I'll look into figuring out how to hack that up. Just give me let's call it a week, and we can get somewhere. But yeah, in the meantime, if you have a way to just try it out and see if it works, see if it has good value for them, that'd be really cool to know. And yeah, and then if it has a lot of value, then yeah, we'll absolutely get her piped because that will make all the difference in the world if you have the ability to auto respond to the leads. That's bananas. And I might just do that for myself. I mean, probably not. I have this guy. Thali is so great. I don't want to take that from her. She kicks ass too much for me. But I see the value because if I didn't have somebody, yeah, yeah, absolutely. If I were any more, that's beautiful. On what booking, picking up cars? Yeah, no, no, right, exactly. Yeah, there you go. It's it's pretty neat. All right, I'm gonna end this. Thanks, Jenny.